everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this is just a nice little update of Black Thumb gardening. Black Thumb. So, got my grow light right here, and maybe, just maybe, I should plug her in. Ta-da! Woo! Now I'm dark, and that's bright. That's not what I was hoping for. It's way too early to start growing anything, and I mean way too early. But I wanted to do a nice little recap of what happened. What's this? This is a bowl full of ghost peppers. Ghost peppers. A nice big bowl full of ghost peppers. And at the filming of this video, which is December, these are still good. I've been burning. Now, I wanted to show you what I actually got this year out of the garden, because let me tell you, I don't need that piece of paper. Let me tell you, it was a phenomenal year, even though we had some challenges. We lost a lot of blue beauties, and I just want to let you all know out there, blue beauties need a lot of direct sunlight. More than any other tomato I've ever grown. The number of hours a day of direct sunlight that blue beauties need is maximum. No shade, no nothing, lots of bright sunlight, and they flourish, and they make this. See the lid? The lid says mild blue. This is my base salsa. If you watch my salsa making videos, this is the base. This is what I call mild. Most people call it hot, but this is mild. It does not have any of those ghost peppers in it. This is my mild salsa with all the extra little bits in it. And then I make a mild salsa that's exactly the same way, but it doesn't have the extra bell peppers and zucchini in it. Because I like to put little zucchini pieces in my salsa. And people say it's not salsa, but it's so good, it's salsa. I made 22 jars of this, and the reason this jar is not a 1 liter jar is I have this jar and 2 liters left. It's only December. I can't believe I was living on salsa. I should have lost some weight. But my mild salsa turned out beautiful. What else did I get? Well, I got tons of carrots, and because I got tons of carrots, I got to make this. One of my favorite things. Dilled pickled carrots. Okay? Dilled carrots. Used to make these on the farm all the time. It was a 4-day process. We made so many jars of dilled carrots. We probably made 100 of these a year. Minimum. And small jars, big jars, you know, family of 6. We would always run out by spring, but made them myself and they're good to go. I froze, so these are the dilled ones. I only did 5 of these. Okay, 5 1 liters, couple of 500 liters, and I did 2 250 milliliter dilled. Okay, and the reason I did those 2 dilled carrots in the small jars, they're really small little jars, because they're going to be Christmas presents to somebody. And then I did something else, because we had a wonderful late fall this year. Honestly, if you wanted to take the growing season into account from frost to frost, because that's how it works, we actually were a zone 6A. Because we didn't get frost until late October. Late October, I think it was the 24th. October 24th is when frost hit. Sun was going down with less hours in the sky, all that kind of stuff. Things weren't really growing, but things were ripening. So I ended up with cucumbers, and I picked them all early. And this, my friends, are bread and butter pickles. This is our recipe from the farm. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it has a secret ingredient. And they're bread and butter. And they're bread and butter the way they're supposed to be made. Not what you buy in the stores, because the stores stopped making bread and butter pickles correctly. My favorite pickle company, Bix, B-I-C-K-S, stopped making bread and butter pickles like this. I don't know why. The CEO should be fired, whoever did that. And if he's not gone, the new guy should be fired, because this is how bread and butter pickles are made. This is how they're made. They don't make them this way anymore. And then the last thing I want to talk about, because I did get a lot of cucumbers late. We're talking October late, and I have never had cucumbers this late before. Okay, things kind of stopped growing where I live in September. I mean, they kind of ripen up in that, but new tomatoes coming in September. I mean, the flowers show up, and there's just not enough time to get them to any decent size because the frost is coming. But because the cucumbers I had them growing on a little hoop thing on the ground, they kept performing. So guess what? I got to make my own dill pickles. Dill pickles to made the way I like it, with lots of dill and lots of garlic. After I make them, they have to sit in this jar for a minimum of 6 months before I can eat them, because they got to absorb everything up. So, nice little recap for Black Thumb Gardening. What did I get? Well, it's wintertime outside. It is minus 23 today. I don't have it canned, and it's not sitting in the freezer. I got nothing. Will the lights start the tomato plants again? Yes, indeed. Are we gonna grow ghost peppers again? Yes, we will. Are we gonna do Carolina Reapers? Oh, we're gonna try. This will be the last year. I just don't think we have a climate to make those Carolina Reapers grow, because I've only gotten 2 Reaper in 3 years. 2 little Reapers. Very hard to grow, very long to grow, hard to germinate, hard to get going, hard to harden off, hard. Need lots of sun. They need certain kind of temperatures. They don't like the difference where I live. You know, we get down to 10 degrees at night, and then we're up to 25 degrees during the day. Celsius, people, that's, what is that? So we get down to 55 at night, and then warm up to 75, 78, 80. That's kind of common. July, you know, we get down into the 60s, and then warm up into maybe the 80s. Every now and again we get a little more than that, but not usually. Not where I live. And because of that, the really hot peppers really have a hard time. I've managed to get the ghost peppers to go, and the jalapenos to grow quite well. I did not get any habaneros this year. In fact, I got wonderful big bushy plants and no peppers. So I did something wrong. But thank you for tuning in for this little recap. And remember, I will not give you any of this if I run into you. I only have 3 jars left. But hopefully I can get my Blue Beauty tomato production up. This year was pretty good, but not as good as the previous years. So if I can triple my tomato production, I can have triple the salsa. And triple the salsa, my wife's not going to be happy. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. Just wanted to give you a little winter update, because we live in a climate that winter comes, usually in October, doesn't go away till May. So whatever you're going to do, you have to do in a greenhouse. And maybe one day, I will get that greenhouse. Have yourself a wonderful week. Christmas, New Year's, Easter, and I'll see you in the future.